The title is true. We got a shop. And when I say we, I don't mean just me or the channel. I mean, we're bringing a couple homies back, including my man.
Well, I can't stop.
If you guys don't remember Powen, we knew each other in high school. We made a bunch of videos together through college, and then we all got busy and that kind of stuff.
It's called adult life, man.
It's called adult life, but we're back in the space. Powen's got an E36, another E36, and a Honda Civic now.
Well, I got a half of an E36 too, but that's a different
2.5 E36s and a Honda Civic. Our buddy Zach, who's actually has a powerlifting meet this week, so he hasn't been super available, so we're filming the video without him. You'll see him in the future. He has a Mark 3.5 Cabrio and a E91. That's the wagon, right?
The wagon, yeah.
E91 328 6-speed. So expect to see content on all those cars in this space. But yeah, we locked it down, and obviously the first thing you do when you get into a shop is take some measurements. So here's us trying to figure stuff out. Oh baby. What up, dog? Zach gonna be the first one in the shop. We're gonna test fit. We measured a little bit, we got our measurements down. There he is, the first car in the shop. Good. So, how do we find this space? Zach was on Facebook Marketplace.
I swear, it was probably like within 5 minutes of the listing.
Yeah, he
got lucky.
We got lucky. Zach had a notification set up that told him if someone listed a shop space, and so our landlord listed this space. It's a 25 by 25. I think it was listed as a 30 by 30, but semantics. Yeah. Now, we don't have a bathroom. We have a Dunkin' Donuts close to us. We also don't have running water in here, which is not the end of the world, but we do have heat. We don't.
I think that's the most important.
That's the most important thing.
At least the biggest upgrade for us.
Yeah, for sure. Well, so if you guys don't know, historically, Powen and I have both worked out of our parents' garages / driveways.
We still do.
We still do, but the biggest struggle for us has been kind of finishing projects, because as I'm sure a lot of you know, when you work on a project and you haven't finished it, you need to clean up and put stuff away so that your parents can use the space again.
I'm already having PTSD when we were using my impact gun doing the subframe.
At 3 a.m.
Well, 1 a.m., but still, it was gonna be 3 a.m. if we didn't get a text from my sister.
So we're super excited about this. I went back home and brought pretty much everything over here. I tried to fit in the S6 or the M3. Didn't really work out, but here's the footage of that. This is either gonna end really well or really badly. Probably really badly. Let's see what happens. Not gonna happen. All right, the A5 Sportback took care of business. We got jack stands, old toolbox, bunch of tools, and then in here, we got 3 more levels of tools. I'm gonna put the shop vac in the front seat, and then I'll come back with the BMW and bring this stuff over. All right, round 1 is complete. Now we got round 2 in here. I guess we just go for the tour now, Powen. Just as a heads up, you may have noticed that there is a join button below this video that is essentially going to allow you access to secret posts. Like I've already posted the wheels that I've gotten on there. We're gonna do a monthly live stream, if not more than monthly live stream. And we're also gonna do kind of other things. So if you're interested in joining the channel, supporting the channel more, by all means, just watching the videos is all you have to do. But if you're interested in further supporting the channel, that join button is there and we'd be happy to have you. Back to the video. Now, one important thing to note before we get into the tours, you'll notice Powen is sitting on the brand new Low Pro from Vyper Industrial. Careful. You're getting wild on this thing, dude.
I know, dude.
Powen's sitting on the brand new Low Pro from Vyper Industrial. They hooked us up with this, and I went ahead and put it together. This thing is wild, like next level, full on super baller construction. We got this little Harbor Freight guy over here. He is like straight up embarrassed. Listen to that. Yeah, this thing is like straight up embarrassed to be next to absolute royalty over here. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The Vyper logo on it and everything. Huge shout out to Vyper. If you guys don't know, Vyper Industrial basically creates over-engineered chairs that you'll never need to buy another one of. So tool storage underneath it, super giant rollers, We'll have a full comparison in an upcoming video. So let me take you back into this corner over here. This is kind of the overview of the shop. Now what presents kind of interesting challenge, what presents kind of an interesting challenge, the first thing is this pole right here. This makes it much more difficult to fit 3 cars in here than you would originally think. And I say that because if you look over here, we have 2 garage doors. That door has tenants parking in front of it, so we cannot actively use that, which means that everything has to come through this door right here and go into the space. So me getting the car back over there actually took a good amount of finagling. That's our biggest challenge is because it's a 25 by 25, we can fit 3 cars in here. We might not be able to work on 3 cars in.
Yeah, and luckily I feel like our needs are all different.
But Zach wants to do the subframe on his wagon. I want to do the subframe on this car. So we're thinking for a rough layout, this here will always be a running car. It has to be because that's the only door we have in and out.
So simple tire changes maybe, or not tire changes, but like, you know, basics.
Yeah, and then over here will either be empty if Power and Zach doesn't have a car here, or if I don't have a car here, or this would be where we put the cabrio because it's the smallest car by far, but we're gonna need a set of wheel dollies. So if anyone has wheel dolly recommendations, let us know.
And then where the car is occupied here is probably gonna be the long-term projects.
Long-term projects torn apart. Again, we'll probably use the wheel dollies to get this car more over against the wall and free up this spot here, but we only have 1 car in here right now, so it's not the end of the world.
I mean, the sacrifice that we're making is the physical space, but I mean, the reason why I think we got this place was the convenience factor is just huge.
Yeah, we needed a spot to get out of our parents' garages, and we do need recommendations for other things aside from shelves. One is it's echoey in here, which you can't, Pound and I are both mic'd up right now, so I'm not sure if you can hear it, but like, echo! Yeah, there's a solid echo. There's our little heater unit up there. There's a solid echo in here. So I don't know if anyone has luck with like acoustic paneling or if we should just put Swiss tracks down on the floor or what. Other thing I was gonna get to is shelving recommendation.
Yeah, because we can't, the biggest problem is the storage of any parts is basically
right,
what's
we wanna get it out of our apartments, out of our parents' house and here, but because it's a 25 by 25 as opposed to a 30 by 30 like we originally thought, there's not as much room for shelves and stuff. I mean, we could probably put a set of shelves here, but I'd love to find some sort of stable set or something that we can anchor to the wall where we could go way up and put the stuff that we don't need at the top just as like storage. We do have nice LED lights, so we don't need to mess with the lighting in here. I've been talking with the guys over at Obsessed Garage about layout stuff. My boy Sean over there has been helping me out there.
I think these are fluorescent lights.
Are they?
Yeah, because they probably take a second to light up, right?
They do, and they hum.
Yeah, then they're probably fluorescent.
Fluorescent, just like
something that's not LED, but I know what you're saying. They're way better than what we've had.
So the goal is going to be to consolidate this area as much as possible once we get more cars in here, and figure out how to, oh, my light is on low battery, and figure out how to best take advantage of this space. We did get this workbench left here, which ended up being bigger than we thought again. Moral of the story is we're really excited about this. We're really excited for our new chapter of a shop, and you should see a lot more DIY videos coming out of here that may be a little bit more in depth because we actually have the ability to execute on them. One thing that we did note is we are without a lift here, and we're not gonna put a lift in here because I think it makes the videos a little more relatable if we're doing the work on the ground. Now, down the road, when you buy a house or when I buy a house or whatever, we're gonna move on to a lift. Oop, the light. We're gonna move on to a lift. We're gonna get into that, but for the time being, not the end of the world to be wrenching on our backs for another year or two. Really excited about this chapter, really excited to execute some more on the M3. I don't think the S6 fits in here too well. Pound and I had the M3.
I mean, so this whole square, it occupied this whole square and a little bit above, but it could fit, but I don't think we would prefer to have it in here.
Yeah, so the moral of the story is I gotta buy another small car, or if I do my D2 S8 manual swap, I gotta kick you guys out, which sucks because Zach is in charge of the lease, so I'm not getting anyone kicked out. Anyway, if you're excited to see Pound on the internet more, definitely let us know because obviously we want to put projects together and do fun things. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for supporting this. Go out there and spread some positivity, and I will catch you guys in the next video.
Who knows how long we will deteriorate.
This is how Palin slides out of the DM, or into the DMs, ladies and gentlemen. This is how Palin actually secured his current girlfriend on a Vyper stool.
Oh, I didn't hit anything that time.
All right, let's do it.
So you want me to go in frame?
Come from over here. I'll slide in and then you slide in.
I slide in or you slide first?
I'll slide in first and then you slide in, but I gotta... this is gonna make a great end of video. All right, thanks for watching. We got a shop. Take one, slide into the DMs. Here we go.